Are you struggling in managing difficult people in the workplace? Are you confused if empathy can play an effective leadership when dealing with challenging individuals? Let's look at what steps should a leader take when faced with a difficult team member. We live in a world that thrives on differences that spark creativity, challenge the status quo, and drive positive change. When individuals are discouraged from expressing their unique viewpoints, the potential for growth and innovation becomes stifled. One common misconception is that individuals with differing viewpoints, or those who approach situations in a distinct manner, are inherently difficult. However, having a different opinion does not equate to stubbornness or defiance. This misperception is emblematic of a broader societal issue where unquestioning compliance is often prioritized over thoughtful inquiry. Consider this: when a boss issues a directive, the prevailing response is typically to ask, "How high should I jump?" rather than questioning, "Why should I jump?" This unquestioning obedience is deeply ingrained in our professional culture. It implies that bosses are infallible, devoid of mistakes, and always right. However, it is crucial to remember that bosses are ordinary individuals like us, susceptible to the same pressures and imperfections. The stress they experience in their personal lives can inadvertently spill over into their professional roles, affecting their interactions with subordinates. Tragically, this blind adherence to authority often leads to the termination of employees who dare to offer a dissenting perspective. Those who challenge the status quo or voice a different viewpoint are often labeled as troublemakers and shown the exit door. This tendency to dismiss individuals with unique perspectives stifles creativity and innovation within organizations. So, what is the solution? How can leaders foster a workplace that encourages objective critique, innovation, and open dialogue without succumbing to the allure of sycophantic yes men and yes women? The answer lies in embracing the principles of reason and understanding. To begin with, leaders should make it a priority to uncover the motives behind their employees' behaviors. This means delving into the root causes of actions that may initially appear perplexing or obstructive. It necessitates a commitment to maintaining professionalism, avoiding personal judgments, and relying on factual information. Moreover, leaders must recognize that challenging times are a crucible for character development. Difficult individuals, in particular, have the potential to draw out the best qualities of leadership. They force leaders to introspect, adapt, and enhance their management skills. By navigating the intricacies of dealing with challenging personalities, leaders refine their ability to foster a harmonious work environment. Central to this process is the skill of discerning the unspoken questions and concerns of team members. Do we have difficult people in the workplace? What distinguishes a difficult person from someone who is not? How can leaders identify those employees who possess the capacity to provide objective critique and drive innovation, as opposed to those who merely seek to please by agreeing with every directive? These questions underscore the importance of proactive leadership. Leaders must strive to maintain a deep understanding of their team members and their unique attributes. This understanding extends beyond surface-level observations and delves into the motivations and aspirations of each individual. It entails the ability to differentiate between those who genuinely contribute to the growth of the organization and those who merely conform to maintain a facade of agreement. In the pursuit of understanding, leaders often find themselves treading a delicate balance. On one hand, there is a desire to be empathetic and accommodating, ensuring that tasks are completed efficiently. On the other hand, there is the risk of being taken advantage of when dealing with individuals who exploit goodwill and display disrespect. Indeed, there comes a point where understanding must be supplemented by assertiveness. As leaders, we must align our teams with our objectives and ensure that everyone is working cohesively towards shared goals. While differences in thoughts and execution are expected, it is the leader's responsibility to manage these disparities and strike a harmonious balance in achieving the organization's objectives. To this end, it is essential to set clear boundaries within the team, just as you navigate a crowded road in bumper-to-bumper traffic. In such a situation, you maintain your focus on the road ahead, mind your own business, and remain calm despite the surrounding chaos. Similarly, leaders must establish boundaries to ensure that team dynamics remain conducive to productivity and collaboration. However, the road to effective leadership is not devoid of challenges. Patience becomes a prized virtue, especially when dealing with individuals who may test your resolve. Remaining as respectable and professional as possible is paramount, as it maintains a sense of decorum within the team. But what happens when your patience reaches its limits, and there is no discernible change in behavior? In such instances, it may be necessary to escalate the issue to the Human Resources Department, allowing for a formal and impartial resolution process. Clarity, kindness, and brevity should characterize all interactions, even in the most trying of circumstances. Once, I had a colleague in the telecom industry who took frequent long smoke breaks, leaving me to manage our work during his absence. Instead of getting upset, I respected his need for breaks and proved that I could handle our tasks well when he was away. I never complained about his habits, believing they didn't affect our professional relationship. Over time, my continued respect and understanding had a positive effect on him. He realized I deserved the same respect I showed him. This change led both of us to be promoted to supervisory roles. This experience teaches an important lesson. Understanding why someone behaves a certain way is crucial when dealing with difficult individuals. It also shows that patience, respect, and professionalism can bring positive results even in tough situations. So, remember, taking time to understand others can improve relationships and open up opportunities for growth. Managing difficult people should not involve ignoring their concerns or dismissing their actions as mere tantrums. Instead, it requires a genuine effort to understand the reasons behind their behavior and a commitment to finding constructive solutions. Leaders are expected to apply their leadership skills effectively, just as they are expected to be prepared and knowledgeable before assuming their responsibilities. In instances where it is not feasible to manage difficult individuals, the best course of action may be to disengage and focus on personal well-being. Time is a precious resource, and it is essential to invest it in activities and relationships that contribute positively to your life. To summarize, the art of dealing with difficult people in the workplace demands a blend of empathy, assertiveness, and professionalism. Understanding the motivations behind their behavior, setting clear boundaries, and maintaining patience are crucial aspects of effective leadership. By approaching these challenges with wisdom and resilience, leaders can navigate the complex landscape of human interactions and create a more harmonious and productive work environment. Hope these insights will help you in dealing with your so-called difficult team members or co-workers. Last but not least, with right approach one can break through all difficulties and bring best for themselves and their team members too.